This is Alan Weinkrantz for the Rackspace Startup Program and the Times of Israel. I'm here with Yael Mittelman, CEO of the hiCenter here in Haifa. And Yael, I was here about a year and a half ago. A lot has evolved. We're now in 2015. Give us a little background, where you've been, what's going on today, and where you think you're headed.
Thank you. Alan, do you want to take a shot at the way we present hiCenters these days? Have a look and see that we offer now three types of services to the entrepreneurs of Haifa in the north. We offer the open space where they can start at the beginning of the life of the where they can start the startup, come, sit, think, meet, and take decisions. And then we have the accelerator. The accelerator is a 3-month program. We fully provide for the accelerator for the chosen companies. We invest in them and we make sure that at the end of the program they will be ready for the real first round of investment. They can continue, if they're good enough and if we choose them, they can continue into our incubator. The incubator is a 2-year program. You may remember it from the time that you were here. And we only accept companies where we trust they will reach sales about 6 months before the end of the term, and will be ready for the next round, which should be the VC round of $1 million or more.
Okay.
What changed in hiCenter is actually a few things. First of all, that we see ourselves more than entrepreneurial center of Haifa, technology-based of course, and less as an incubator. And you may have heard that we now not working under the incubator program. We finished the incubator program a few months ago. We do continue to support the companies that are here under the incubator program of the Chief Scientist of Israel. But we now invest in companies from our own resources, and we also act as a lead for additional what we call angels or super angels, and all together we lead around, and to this we add normally the same as private investment will be the chief scientist from different program of chief scientist of Israel. Normal round would be between $500,000 to 750 up to $1 million for what we call now early stage, less seed, early stage.
Okay.
We concentrate, we put focus on companies where the technology is solved, and we focus on the business, the go-to-market, and making the company go from the almost first stage where the technology is solved to sales, normally international sales. Okay.
You're a little different than most of the, especially because you're with a city. You have a totally different business model that I've seen here.
What you've seen here in Israel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're different by definition. We subsidized by the municipality via the Haifa economy. I don't know if there's any other entrepreneurial center in Israel that is being financed to the level of investment, actually investing in companies. And I don't know if there's a model like this all over the world, except a few that came here were very enthusiastic, and I know one or two that actually followed this model where you combine support from the municipality, from the private sector, and you wrap it nicely and add to it the governmental support. And you know, this is how best to treat market failures, isn't it? And also with the aim of giving back to our investors. We are profit aimed, we're not, and we we are profit aimed, and we want to make good return to our investors. So this combination of private, government, and municipality, yes, we are
that is different
to everybody.
Yeah, and talk about Haifa itself.
Wow.
As a place to live, a place to work, the talents that you're recruiting here, and you're recruiting people from around the country to come here.
You know that Haifa has the best university, technology university in Israel, and one of the best universities, technology universities in the world. I think it's ranked 10, the Technion, but I'm not sure. You get all sorts of reports. We have great HR, human resources for startups here, and our cost of living is about 25, 30, sometimes we think more, less than in Tel Aviv and central of Israel. The only thing that we lack here, and this is why we need to assist, is the financial institutions, the VCs, super angels, they all are in Tel Aviv, New York, San Francisco. So we try to do our best to bring the investors, because the entrepreneurs follow the investors.
Sure.
So as I told you before we started this video, I told you that we've now established what we call the Haifa Investors Club. We had one meeting already, which was great. I have great photos if you want to look at them. And we have about 10 people. We want to increase it to 15 and 20. Our next meeting is in May, and which are now members of the Haifa Investors Club. And this goes back to our model where we select, we find, we market ourselves, we bring the entrepreneurs to us, we sit with them, we do the deal flow and we do the due diligence, and only then we present it to our investors and suggest that they come with us, and we together then go to the chief of scientists to get the grant as well. That's a model, and that's the concept. We find the entrepreneurs, we make the due diligence, we take investment decisions with, of course, the investment committee of hiCenter. Then we bring it to our club, we do a big show, and we make them come and invest with us. And that's what's changed.
Okay, good. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of good prospects on the horizon. I've personally met with some really interesting companies in the areas of medical devices, some consumer apps that are very cool, some interesting middleware that I've seen, some entertainment software. So I'm seeing some great companies, and it seems like you're doing all the right things, and you're building out the ecosystem here in Haifa.
Yeah, we feel that in addition to what you've just said, in the coming 2 years we'll start bringing back to our investors. Just remember that we only started investing in 2012. We had an old model from 2008 to 2011, and the companies from 2012 will start bringing in money.
Great. Soon. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time. Thanks for hosting me in Haifa. This is Alan Weinkrantz signing off for the Rackspace Startup Programs and the Times of Israel.